Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, Earthlings, wherever you may be on planet Earth. We're inside today. It's a bit windy and the temperature's dropped. I haven't got a black eye, it's just my mascara and it's gone. Hello, Graham. I watched your live.
Hello.
You did your first live today.
I did, yes.
It was very good. Very, very good. Very well done. And you were talking about people being arrested for the poll tax.
Yes.
And Margaret Thatcher being unpopular. So,
Yeah.
that reminded me. I was arrested for not paying my poll tax because I was on the dole, and I'd put a form in with the council to say when you sign on and you get your UB40, they give you a multitude of forms to fill in, and one of them is, well, it was poll tax and it was then council tax relief, they call it, and I think I was on the dole for about 9 months. Anyway, as you know, I always had coppers knocking the door, and I'm more than familiar with the custody suite of both Brighton and Hove. And lovely guys they were too. If they're still alive and out there, hello Sergeant Fellingham, remember me. I can't remember the other guys' names. Anyway, this little guy, he used to come and knock on my door. And he was very polite, and he said, oh, I'm a debt collector for the poll tax. Now, I was always in a sort of a business suit, pencil skirt, fitted jacket, black stockings, stilettos and that, and he quite liked me. Anyway, the first time he came round, I invited him in and I played dumb and I went, oh, is it serious? Oh dear. And I made him a cup of tea and I got rid of him. Second time he came round, I was like, I'm a bit busy now. And he was like, this is serious, you're going to get arrested if you don't do something about it. And I thought, I've got no intention of paying it. For fuck's sake. I was pretty sure I didn't owe poll tax anyway. And as it turned out, I didn't. But he came round about 4 or 5 times. Sometimes I didn't answer the door and I just watched him through the two-way glass that we had, and I just thought, oh, him again, piss off. Anyway, one day I was on my way out and I opened the flat door as he was coming down the stairs, and he had a couple of coppers with him, and they recognised me, of course, straight away, and I recognised them. And he sort of very sweetly said, I'm really sorry about this. I'm going to have you arrested. I did warn you, this is very serious. And I went, you are fucking kidding me. You're going to arrest me for poll tax. Anyway, the coppers were like this. They were loving it. And I thought, you bastards. But I didn't crack on and they didn't crack on. So this guy thought this was a horrifying experience for me, and it was my first experience of that nature. The coppers were like trying to keep a straight face. I was like, oh my God, how long is this going to take? Because unless you get a nice jailer as well, in those days you could smoke in the cells. They give you your fags and they come down, give you a light. But they've knocked all that on the head now, which I think is getting confessions under duress, but never mind. Anyway, I get to the custody suite and the fella's standing there and he went, look, I don't want you to be scared, okay? I'm going to be with you to hold your hand throughout the whole process. This man here is the custody sergeant, and it's quite scary for you. Anyway, by this side, custody sergeant is looking like this at the other coppers, and they're looking at him going like that. Anyway, he went, okay, so this young lady doesn't know anything about being arrested, is that right? And he went, yeah. Anyway, they just couldn't contain it any longer. They all burst into laughter, erupted. And he said to me, well, Miss Mont, will it be your usual sweets for the night? I said, I don't mind, as long as it's not the juvie tank or the drunk tank. And what's on the menu? And it was Lancashire hot pot, and they used to do a really lovely Lancashire hot pot there. And I said to him, I was actually cooking my dinner, and I was nipping out to get a bit of sauce, and that's when this fella came down. He went, what's going on? What's going on? You all know each other. He went, of course we know her. She's the cat. She's been in the cells more often than anyone else that we know. But he said, poll tax, that's her first. And the matron, she was a wee Scottish lady. She came in and she went, what have you done now, Fiona? And when she heard poll tax, she fucking roared with laughter. Anyway, they kept me in. He bastard kept me in all night. He said, you've got to go before the beak, as Wally calls them. In the morning, I went, you're joking, I've got to stay here all night with those pressed felt blankets and no pillow? Oh, for goodness sake. And the next morning, it was at Brighton Police Station, the lovely WPC her and me, you've got to go down these rabbit warren tunnels at Brighton Police Station, which is connected to Brighton Magistrates. Well, this is how it used to be. I don't know what it's like now. And we took a wrong turn, and it's all like Victorian. It can go off down to the sewers, and we were actually quite scared. We were like, oh my God, where are we? Because they put like draw felt tip arrows, caught one this way, caught any copper from Brighton, or Sussex Police will know this. There's some bastard had rumped one out, and I suppose it might have been one of the, I don't know, one of the convicts had put the arrow the other way. Anyway, thank God we found the court. The magistrates burst out laughing when they saw me, and they dismissed the whole thing. They just said, no, this is irrelevant. I can't remember the reason, and I was less out. So when you were going on about people being pissed off about the poll tax, of course, Margaret had been thrown off her throne long before that. This would have been about, 92, 93. Hey, I've just seen, you know, where we were with Tony years ago. I can see where the roof's coming off. I can see daylight through that, Graham. And as far as Wally's concerned, there is a rumour that maybe Elon Musk will be doing a live with me on Sunday, but that's not yet been confirmed the exact time. We've got to sort the details out, so might be having a bit of fun there with Elon Musk. As always, have any of you ever been arrested, by the way, or is it just me?